Okay, here's my ship. Okay, I put it in water. So basically, I take foam board, which is this blue stuff, usually used for insulating walls. It's just like blue thin foam stuff. And you cut it out so you have a base to put it on. And then you can use any kind of putty, really. This is for tiles, but you can use it for anything like for wall or anything. And basically, you just use that to like shape any kind of bumps in the water or anything. So if you wanted to make like ripples in the water like this, like undulating waves, or if you wanted it more rocky, then you'd put more. But basically, you use that to do that. Now I've used mine to seal the two sides because I needed two foam boards thick because the ship's pretty deep, and then I have a wood bottom. Right. And what I do is I just thickly lay out the silicone, and at first I'm just getting it on. But before that, you painted a dark blue. Painted a dark blue, and then you can add any other color after that. But you put a base coat down, and then you use this kind of motion just to get a basic wave. So if you look right there, you have all these like little ripples right here. That's done just by taking a spoon and doing that. That's it. That's all it is. And you can take the spoon and you push it up against the model, and you can get those kind of waves. And you can get these kind of like, you can see I've got like a leading edge. These ships didn't go too fast, so it doesn't, I don't need to make a really big wake for it because, you know, they went like 18 knots at the best. So, you know, you do that, and then, you know, you got it along here. Now, what can happen too is if you have a gap here, you might need to fill in. But what happens is that it takes a while for it to dry then, and you might get that white layer that goes around the edge. And what you do is you can add a little bit of water. That helps it dry faster, actually. And then, or you could just add some of your paint in with it. That's why this water looks a little bit more blue here, because I didn't want it to take forever and then dry white, and then I have to paint over it again. So it's kind of like a translucent blue. But it's really easy to work with. It won't take you long to get it right. Use your own little techniques, and then with these rollover waves here, get it in the light. And of rolling over, okay? It's just by taking like a toothpick or a stick, right? And all you're doing is you take like a stick and you just flip it up. And because it holds its shape somewhat, as it's drying, you just come back and just keep doing it, and you get the shapes that you want. You can get as dramatic as you want. It's hard to see it from this angle, but you know, you can get it in these spots. Like there's a spot in here where these are really raised and jagged, and then all you do is you go back and you sometimes what I'll do is I'll have some light colors, and then I'll just paint into some of the dark crevices dark blue, and then sometimes I'll even go with a lighter color. Sometimes what you'll do is you'll do like almost like a spider pattern before you put the ship down of lighter colors, because the ocean kind of has, you know, all these different colors, and then you can just go back and adjust it later. Like you can put as many coats down really as you want, so you can always fix your mistakes. I'm no pro at this. This is like my second time even doing it, and I get great results. I just watched a lot of other guys' videos. There's one guy, I can't find out where he is, but he really has a great job of painting these. But it's really not that hard, so, you know. Sorry I've been holding it sideways, but that's my tutorial.